a bottle of water to take care of yourself. Probably a towel because you will sweat. A mat for at the end, a little stretching, if I get to that point. For sure at the beginning, a jump rope, a speed rope will be perfect. Here I lost my handles, so I have just this rope. Then a pair of dumbbells or weights, 3 kilos or lighter, and maybe some other weights. So I have a bar with weights on it for the last exercises, and I also have a little bit less heavy, 2.5 kilograms, just to do other exercises with it. I also have the baby tiny little weights, like 1.5 kilograms. So if I cannot hold it anymore in good form, get rid of your weight or get lighter in weight. Yeah? So what we're going to do is, like, we have a bill upstairs. We start high. It's also at the same time the warm up. So we start with 5 minutes skipping with your rope. So 5 minutes. And it's about 75% of your maximum. That will come back. Then you have some exercise, and then you go for 4 minutes of skip roping. Then you have another exercise for a certain amount of times or reps, and then you have 3 minutes of skip roping. And so on until you're back on 1 minute. So in between the skip ropes, then you have the exercises. Yeah? Doesn't matter how long the exercise do or take, you're just going to do the exercise for the full amount. If you're faster than me, great. If you're slower than me, then just stop and pause the YouTube film and then continue till you make all the reps. So I don't care how long it will take. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, doesn't matter. You complete the reps and you go lighter in weight if you have to. Capisci? Comprende? Understand? Understood. All right, so I'm going to get started. It will be a tough one. I will be sweating and probably not so much talking. So I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes because otherwise I have no clue where I am. And I'm going to reset it again. So, okay, here we go. 9 seconds. Woo. Skip rope needs to be about underneath your armpit. Then you're good to go. Yep. Here we go. Nothing to hit. There we go. Up. 75%, so if I have on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 is full force, I'm at 7.5. So that is like, yeah, a good one. 7.5. Just land on the toes, just jump however you like, hold your pelvic floor muscles in so you don't pee in your pants. Nice and easy. Turn it from the wrist, not from the whole arm. Keep the knees lifted, like if you run up the stairs. But a slow, easy pace. You don't have to be all the way up, because then I go faster. Yeah, so I'm on the 7.5. That's where I'm at. Oh, I don't see where I'm at. I hope the thing starts beeping after 5 minutes, but it would be great if I can see if I have 1 minute ahead. Or whatever. So maybe I look at my son. Maybe he knows where I'm at. Do you have any idea? If I did it in 1 minute, or 1.5 minutes, I'm asking you. Yes? Okay, he says 1.5 minutes, I'm on my way. That is a pretty long time still. You hear me fanting? Normally I would not talk. If you go wrong, don't worry about it. Let me see what it happened. Good thing. I'll just let it go. It's fine. Woo. So, if you get out of and just start again. You don't have to start again in 5 minutes. Just continue. Yeah, see, there's a little break. Not too long of a break. Now I'm going to jump with my heels towards my buttock just to change it up. Because it's warm up too. If you want to change it, you can kick in front. Still 75%. 7.5. Skip a couple times. And just see what you can do. Oh, there we go again. If you want it heavier, take your arms out, away from your hips. Yeah, so you can vary. Next to it, nice and easy. Not so much integrating the upper body and the arms. But as you go out with the arms, you go faster turning. And also you take your shoulders. So, woo! Kind of boring, isn't it? But it's a good one. So stick with it. Also, a good tip for you. If you only work out with one pair of shoes, change them up. Pair of shoes is a different kind of, well, way to give your feet a rest. Especially if you're working out yourself, doing different things. But most of the time, it comes towards the same. Whether running uphill, whatever it is. And so change up your shoes. Old shoes to new shoes. No shoes, and give your Achilles tendons and your calf muscles from time to time a rest. Also stretch. Yeah? Stretch after each workout. 30 seconds. One stretch, minimum time. Yeah? Woo. I miss my handlebar. It's sliding out of my fingertips. Probably I'm getting already sweaty. Woo-hoo! Oh yeah. I wish I knew where I was. Starts beating this correctly. If I go for a failure, then I'm going to press on the button again. Woo. Almost failure. 7.5. So I'm panting, but it's still okay. Still can talk. Kind of. So humor. At the end of the workout, I will not have humor anymore. So, whoops. Heels to my buttocks. Lean a little forward with your chest. Different landing of the sole of the foot. And now back again to the knees. And you have a toe pat landing. Ball of the foot landing. And back again. Don't give up. Almost there. Tap. Come on. Woo-hoo. I still don't go off. Just going to check really quick. Well, it says that I have to refill it again. 3 minutes? I only did 2 minutes of skip roping. That cannot be the case. So I take 1 more minute to do it. That's weird. Didn't screen on, I want it off. No. Okay, doesn't matter.
I think
Okay,
it's because your phone went out, and without on the lock screen, it won't count. So it must be active.
Okay, thank you. So only 30 seconds more. Thank you. Okay, just let it go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That happens when you get tired. And a blister on your fingers because I don't have the handlebars. So I'm going to change something up. So, here. Let's turn this thing off. And action will go to 4 minutes. And then, that's it. I don't say let's go yet. I just turn it off. And probably it will be. So what I have to do is next, is to go to squats. Yes. And we're going to do 50 squats. That's a whole lot. So I'm asking my son to count every 10. Good form. Weight in the heels. Travel your butt back. So your tush goes to the rear. Your upper body stays as upright as much as possible. So don't start down for the audience. That's more a deadlift. So you need to go down. Then, the other thing, if it's too much, don't do it. Don't take the weights. Just go without the weights, but you can try. So you step your feet about hip width apart. Here we go. I'm going to lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 10 without. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn your hands. 7, 8, 9, 30. Up. Not together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back and turn. 6, 7, 8, 9. Where am I? 30?
For 40.
40. Last time. Doesn't matter how long it takes. You just go for the 50. Okay. Turn the hand palms. 1.
Last one.
Thank you. Okay. So now again. Take a little sweat from my nose, my forehead. Let's see if I can do 4 minutes. 8. I hope it stays on. Let's turn this one around. I have to start in 2, 3. Here we go. 4 minutes skip rope. 1. 75%. And scale from 0 till 10. Give yourself a 7.5. Intensity is what gives you the change and the food in the kitchen. Yeah? Know what helps you to feed the body. Know also what does not help you. Yeah? To keep you off track. You need to be on track. And from time to time, you let it go. Call it a refeed day. It's a refeed day, not cheat day. Yeah, refeed. That's a whole other topic. Whew. 75%. I'm going to get into my focus. Leave my eyes steady. Focus on my breathing. My rhythm, my goal. You do the same. Now it stays on. So it says I need to go for 2.5 minutes more. I don't care if you misjump and have to stop a quick moment and then continue again. It's all right. Part of the process. Woo! Tighten core, lift chest. Yep, accurate. 2 minutes. Halfway. Oops. Don't change if you had a rhythm. Okay, lesson learned. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Blister on my left finger. I want it. I need to continue. Yes. 1 more minute to go. You two, 1 more minute. Come on. Okay, 30 seconds. 1, 2. 10 more seconds. Last 10. Yes. Okay. So I put on stop. Now we continue again. And first, that's fine. So I had a little troubles with the other one. So I can take the same weight or a little lighter. I'm going to the back step in lunge. So I take my mat, so I'm sure that I don't slide away with my foot. Yeah, so it's going to be 40 and 40 exactly. Alternate it. So that's 20 each leg, so that must be possible. So from here, you step back, you lean on your front heel, you step far back, and then from here you sink, you lift, and you go up. 1, other leg, hop, front heel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, shoulders over hips, 7, chest up, 8, 9, 10, 30 more. 1, 2, 3, embrace your belly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, halfway. 1, front heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, 10 more. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 40. Yes. Okay. Mini sip of water. So if you look at me, you see it's real sweat. My legs are sore, top of my thighs, belly, sweat everywhere. So refuel. Your brain works better with some water. Clean water is best, okay? Whew. So a tiny little break is fine. So what we do here, the first exercise is compound moving, meaning you use multiple muscle groups in one exercise. That's why your heartbeat goes up, you start venting. So but now we need to do 3 minutes of skipping. So the blister on my finger, it popped open. So let me see. The action is going to be 3 minutes. Perfect. 3 minutes. That's it. Oh no. And then dim screen off. Let's see. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. I don't know if it's going to skip, but let me see if we can do it like this. I don't want to have more blisters. Sweating is good. Don't let it run in your eye. It will bite you. Not in the butt, but in your eye. So, not to wipe my face. Sweat will come back anyway. Whoops. So, maybe take a solution for this one because it's bothering me, because it's unnecessary pain. Let me see if I can do it like this and then continue again. Yeah? Oh yeah, much better. I know that. Probably done the other side starts. Okay. Thick full 2 minutes more. 75%. Come on, come on. Has fully passed. A couple of seconds extra. 75%. Come on. Give yourself scale from 0 to 10. A 7.5. Not a 7. Not an 8. A 7.5. Yeah? It's doable. Maintainable. With your effort. There's no resting. But it's consistent. Start squeezing again. You're getting tired. to a little glove thingy. So let's put it on pause, put it on stop, because I have to change it anyway. So the next one is upright row with the dumbbells. Upright row with the dumbbells. Keep the dumbbells nice and close. Lift up the elbows as high as you can. Don't bring the elbows back. Bring the elbows up. You will feel when you start shrugging your shoulders. Prevent that from happening. So dumbbells close, lift up, not too high. You see that my shoulder has lifted? Not the case. We don't want to have this upper trapezius too thick. So, and it is upright row, 30 seconds. So don't get confused with the body pump. Then you only do go to your lower chest. Now with the loose weights, we go higher with the elbows. You watch your shoulder movement. So bend knees, soft knees, keep them nice and sturdy. Tuck your tailbone under, split the floor in two, so there comes a crack in between your feet. Then chest lifts, shoulders rotate back and down. Nice open chest. Here we go. 1, 2, don't go fast. Under control. 3, 4, 5. Knit your lower ribs in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, lower ribs, 15, 16, 17, your pace, 20 for me. 1, 2, 3, split the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, elbows up, 8, 9, 30. Woo! So, you feel that one burning. Maybe also you feel your quads, maybe a little bit of your buttocks. Press the floor. Split the floor in two, as if you want to move your feet out. But you can't because you're on a sticky floor. Yeah? So, now again, we went through with 3 minutes stick roping. Then we go to 2 minutes or 3. We need to go to 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes skip roping. Am I correct? Yeah. Yes. 2 minutes. And then you put this one on 2 minutes. And then give me a little thing. There. Let's go. Have 10 seconds to get ready. 9 actually. And there you go. For 2 minutes only. Yes. Up. 75%. We are familiar now with this one. So it feels now for me like a rest, like a break. Not the other exercises. But when I started this one with the 5 minutes and the 4 minutes, it was really exercise. Now it feels good. So I have to speed up a little bit to go and be on 75%. And I'm speeding up. I feel it on my heart rate. I have to focus again. Yep. 1 minute and 15 to go. Tighten the belly. Lift your chest. Upright body. Upright body. Knees frontal and up. Run up the stairs. 1 minute to go. Maybe lean a little back. Back with the upper body. Yeah, so don't lean forward. That's number 1. Keep a tall body. Yep, it's okay if you go wrong. It's okay. Turn through the wrist, not the whole arm. Maybe
30 seconds.
Yes. Whew. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes, that was it. Okay, perfect. Let's pause it. Let's stop it. So, we have a frontal raise. Not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. I'm not going to take a heavy weight, which is 3 kilos for me. I'm going to take 2.5. So, how many do we have to do? 20 raises. Okay, so split the floor in two. Soft knees means bend the knees, don't straighten. You get this kind of spine. Not a solid one. I go up like this, like I can do and go forever like this. Yeah? Okay, they are very unhandy to hold, but you get the point. So, lift, sturdy, shoulder blades into your upper back. 1, tighten belly. 2, under control, don't go fast. 3, 4, 5, 6, need your front ribs. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, strong. 9, 8, 7, 6, not this one. Up, resist. 5, 4, 3, time on the tension. 2, last one. Yes, bring it down. Okay, again, I have to put this one on 1 minute. Oh, it's going to be a quickie. Quickie, quickie, quickie. Let me put this one on, let me get this till the full minute. I'm not taking one little second out, so I'm prepping it. Now I have a blister on my other finger as well. It's okay. And I say, let's go. So I press the button, and I have 9 seconds to start for 1 minute. Okay? Yep. 3, 2, chest up. 1 minute. 1. Next one is deadlifts. Not easy. Only 10 deadlifts. Ow, my finger. 30 seconds. Stay on 7.5. 75%. Come on. Even with your hurting finger. Burning. Ouch. Continue. Only 1 minute. That's not much. Almost. 15 seconds left. You can do it. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and change. Woo. Stop. So, deadlift. Not easy at all. I have very flexible hamstrings. So I'm run out of the corner. So you see me in a setback. If you do not have flexible hamstrings, just do it on the floor. Yes? Don't start routing and following my advice. This is my training, but you can follow along, and I do not recommend this one unless you have my hamstrings. Yeah? Nice and long and strong. So a deadlift, only 10 to go. Whew. You take it. The bar or loose waist is possible too. So first show you with the bar. If I take it too narrow, I'm landing on my pubic bone. Never nice, yeah? So I take it a little wider, and then I can drop my arms, and it's on my thighs, yeah? So not too wide, then it goes higher up. And not too narrow. Yeah? So somewhere in the middle that you land on your thighs. You see it? Then from here, your weight is in your heels, You rotate the shoulders back and down. Chest lifts forward, you bend your knees. You slide the bar all the way onto your shin bones, and then I tip it forward, move it back, and lift it up. I keep my knees bent, but I hinge from my hips, and my buttocks goes back. My shoulders are not rounded. My neck stays in line. So that one was not a good one, and I feel it immediately. So rotate shoulders, chin parallel to the floor, bend your knees, hinge from the hips, move back, tilt and tip forward. So I let my arms go, forward, back, that's 2. But I'm going to show you with weights. That's maybe easier because you don't have a bar at home. So, hip width apart approximately, nice and narrow. And then from here, soft bend the knees, rotate your shoulders back, lift the chest, chin parallel, and the chin tucks slightly towards your throat. Then you go down next to the ankles, or only to the knees. If you feel your hamstrings are tight over the glute, you're doing it correct. But because I have long hamstrings, I have a bigger range of motion. Keep the shoulder blades plugged on to your back. So don't let them, sorry for my view, I don't want to flare you, but keep the shoulder blades onto the back. Don't start doing this. Yeah? Belly is nice and tight. So, we have a little break. I take it. Only 10, the good reps. Let those hammies and those buttocks be feelable. Rotate. Chin parallel. Pop. Chest forward. Press the bar against your thighs. Tip from the hips. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Slow down. 7. Press from the heels. Lean in the heels. 8. Watch your shoulders. Saying it just as best for myself as for you. And I think 1 more or 2 more. I don't remember. So I do 1 extra or just enough. Oh. Okay. So that is your workout for today. Ryan, how long was I busy? How
The
many
whole
minutes?
workout?
Yeah.
You took about 2 minutes in your introduction, and so you were busy about 36 minutes.
36 minutes. So if you can do all those exercises in about 30 minutes, perfect, without the talk of me. So, but after a while you know what to do. So, and that's good. Then also you can see after a month, by example, if you do this one once a week, don't do it every day. Don't do it every day. Once a week is fine. And then see the progress over time. Every 2 months, look at your time. How long did it take for you to do the exercises? Same amount of time, but maybe your form got better, maybe you got stronger and therefore faster. Oh, you see me wiggling my knees? Now I'm in my shoulder stretch, I need to stop. Don't feel it in your elbows, so I take my feet back to center, I lean a little bit more back, and then I lift my chest. Slight bend in your elbows, lift the chest. Yes, chin in towards the Adam's apple, the throat. Okay, just as a bonus, maybe you didn't feel your belly. Let's get the belly done. So I give you about 40 minutes workout. My sweat is running over my shin bones. So what we do, let me put myself in a diagonal. And then we're just going to be not lazy, long legs, let them rest, tuck that belly in, suck it in, go in. Then the arms, this one stays above your shoulders. You want to go leaning forward. It's not this one. That's a lazy one. You only want to go up, so shoulders into the socket, and then you lift your shoulder heads up towards the sky. Pulling in the belly, maybe flexing the feet, and then you go up. 1, 2, up your exhale. Belly sucks in. Keep looking up. Yep, chin is free of your chest. Don't tuck this one. Then you go forward. You want to go up. Look at the dumbbell. Just on this side, not that side. Up, up, up. Look in between your thumbs. Up. See your belly go in. If you look down, don't let it pop up like this one. Belly in. Posterior tilt. Pubic bone comes up. Up, 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 and hold. Belly in. Tighten maybe the glutes. Belly in. Keep the breath. Higher up. Yes. Roll up. Turn your head from side to side. Sometimes it's getting heavy. Okay. Option to leave the feet on the floor or elevate the feet. Go fast. Not next to your hips, not in front of your hips. Behind your hips and follow with the gaze and your nose where you touch. This is a little far. You can take a light weight or a heavy weight, whatever you want. I lift my feet up, pull in the belly, nice and stable core. Fast. Tuck. 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 Let the legs go from left to right, but keep the knees together. Pop. 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 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Lay down. Extend your arms. Extend the abs. Take a hollow spine. Lift up. Ooh. Place your shoulders, pointed toes. Maybe arms go around. Bend your knees, lift up your buttocks, land the hands on the knee, and rest your bum onto your wrist and the top of the hand. Then extend those legs again. Turn the elbow pits up, and your chest will lift. Then bend your elbows and feel how the elbows plant into the floor. Then plant, lift, 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 lift. Don't look forward, only look up. Yes, you're on your forearms. Now reach the chest by plugging the shoulder blades into your upper back. And release the head back. Don't throw it back. Release it. Oh, such a nice counter stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. This is also called fish pose. Breathe to release the neck. But you build up a little tension. 30 seconds maximum, minimum, not maximum, you can hold longer. Or do it a couple times. Then come back, lower back goes towards the floor. Yes, upper back, back of the head, take the hands from underneath. Then lift yourself up. Yep, one leg at a time. Normally it's nicer to take your shoes off because the sole of the foot of your gymnastic shoe is not so flexible. Gotta leave them on time-wise. So keep the knees together, not so much flaring out. The toes are pointing backwards, not outward. Take your hands, fingertips towards you. You lift your chest and you're only going to draw the belly in. Draw the belly in till you feel a stretch on your quad. Then if you can, keep tucking the pelvis under. Maybe you can go to your elbow. If knee is lifting, go back to the hands. You went with brutal force, it doesn't feel like it, but with brutal force over your own boundary, over your limit. Don't do it. You can pass your limit during the training, but not with stretching. You will harm yourself. Yes, I'm very strict in that. I want you to stay healthy, especially when you are at home and stuck. So posterior tilt. If I just leave this, I don't feel anything. But if I go for posterior tilt, I start feeling something. But I don't feel enough. So I can go all the way down. Yes, I can even lift my arms overhead, tuck my tailbone under, and yet I feel a little lift in my knee, but that's because I need to tighten my buttocks so much to get long, long quads. My quads are long, my hamstrings are long. Two muscles there are long, the rest is all short. So, then, 30 seconds of that, you come back up, you swing to your right buttocks, left leg comes free, and then you swing to your left buttocks and you swing your right knee back. Toes pointing back, not out, back. Then, knees kind of together, or maybe a fist of space, that's fine too, not more. Then you go again with your fingers, you feel how this side feels. If you have one tighter side, then take the tight side twice or hold it a little longer. Yeah, about 10 seconds longer. And then just go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Yes, tuck your belly, lift the belly in, and then draw the pubic bone upward towards the sky. Let me do the same thing as here. Maybe I hold and I stretch. If I put my chest up, I don't feel anything in my quad anymore. So I need to have my belly drawn in as if I want to place my lower back onto the floor. So not arched. Yeah, so draw the belly in. And then let me go around, lifting onto the elbows, coming back up, swing to my left sit bone, right leg comes back. Now hip flexors, also very important. You can do option 1 hurdle stretch, but then there's 90-degree corners, dorsiflex your foot. Yes, this shin bone is parallel to the front of your mat. This thigh is also parallel to the front of the mat and your front shin bone. Now my toe is pointing out. Confusing, right? Now my toe is pointing out, not back. Then I leave my hips here and I square my shoulders to the front. Lifting the chest, draw the belly in, keep it nice and tight, and lean onto this left knee. And then you go any around till you feel it in your outer right hip. Don't lower your chest, don't round your spine, this is not doing anything. Keep it nice and tall, turn and lean. Over time you will continue and go further. Dorsiflex the foot, yeah? Dorsal side from the foot is the top of the foot. Plantar side of the foot is the sole of the foot. The sole of the foot you plant onto the floor, plantar, yeah? Because they're both flex. So this is plantar flex, this is dorsal flex. Okay, lifting back, moving. Okay, the left one, just doing it funky. And then you take this one. Again, other side. So, shin parallel with the front of the mat, dorsiflex the foot, lean on your outer right knee. And this side is a little tighter for me. So I need to bring my left shoulder towards you. And then I'm kind of with my chest also parallel with my shin bone and my right upper thigh. And then I can start leaning forward, lifting the belly, draw it in. Oh yeah, there it comes. Just release. Don't go for like, oh, just go for, yes, I feel it. Can I still breathe? That's my eye apple, so try to do the all thingy around. I like this kind of sports. I'm never good in one particular thing, but overall I'm kind of okay in doing the sports. But yoga is my sport. Then from here I go back, I show you the second option. The right shin bone goes in front and you bring now this leg back. Ideally, you bring the shin bone parallel to the floor, but then you have very open hips. Not my thing. So I take it a little out. I bring it a little in, I lean on my left knee, and I bring my right knee out. Dorsiflex the foot. If my foot wants to go here, that's fine, then I plantar flex. And as long as I feel it in my right buttocks, here I don't feel anything, so I'm going to look for my edge. You look for your edge. And the edge is not an iron wire. Lengthen the back leg, make sure that this space is the same as there, so my leg is flaring out, so I have to take it a little bit back and point your back foot. Turn your hips and your shoulders forward, lengthen, and then just lean forward till you feel it curling into your right hip. Extend. If you have, you can just pulsate here, reaching just forward, rounding, reaching just forward. Don't only round. Now I'm getting out of the pose, and this is more. Yeah? Stretch out through this back left leg. If you want, you can flatten out everything. Hang out. Maybe fall asleep. Ah. Okay, lifting back up. Swing the other leg around. Then swinging the right leg back. I'm lifting on my knee. Checking the space in between my right thigh and my right calf muscle. And I'm going to look for my edge. So on here, right hip turns forward because it wants to turn backwards. Move your right hip forward, forward, and then lengthen again. Belly draws in, extend through your right leg. If your left knee is bent, make sure you have the same amount, and there you go. Lean forward. Lean with your hands. Get a soft muscles in the face. Lean, lean, lean. Just step by step. Stop where you need to stop. If you start biting your lower lip or make funny faces, or your breath is not there anymore, that's not stretching. That's waiting till I'm saying, like, okay, you can get out. Lengthening, maybe stretching out here as well, then turn the face to the other side. Stretch out through your right leg, maybe reaching just forward. Flat back, flat spine, that's what you want to have. So not the round one, the flat one. You hear the kids in the background having fun. We're still in lockdown. We had a windfall or fallback, not a windfall. We had a fallback yesterday. You know what? We're 2 weeks longer on lockdown, locked up in your house. It was not so nice because they first said that we're going to review it if they could make it like a little easier on us. And now it's a full time, 4 weeks total. We just had 2 weeks. So, but it is what it is. So we make the best out of it, but I can tell you I was a little sad. I'm like, oh, I just want to go walk with the dogs outside the garden. Yeah? Okay, sweet peeps. Let me know how you find this workout. Give me on the YouTube a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, okay, then a thumbs down, but also a comment. Because the more thumbs up I get, the more fast it will go and show to other people. And leave me a comment, but also some homework. Yeah, so I know what to do. Because now I'm going crazy. Homework. Bye bye.